Okay, one more example. It says, Sam and Brett each opened a savings account on the same day and agreed to both withdraw money weekly to spend on what they choose. Sam opened his account with $810 and withdrew $100 per week. Brett opened his account with $410 and withdrew $20 per week. In how many weeks, X, will they have the same amount of money in their savings account? Okay, so what does the variable represent? Well, we can see here it's going to represent the number of weeks. So we're going to say X equals weeks. It's the number of weeks. Okay, determine what is constant, which is what we did on example 1, and what is changing based on the variable. All right, so let's start with Sam. So I'm going to underline where it talks about Sam. Sam opened his account with $810 and withdrew $100 per week. Which one of those is constant, and which one is changing based on weeks? So, well, what stays constant? He put in $810, and that doesn't change. Okay? What is changing is the amount taken out each week. So he's withdrawing $100 per week. So that's what the changing amount is. In the same way, let's look at those numbers for Brett. So it says Brett opened his account with $410 and withdrew $20 per week. So for Brett, $410 is his constant, and his changing is $20 per week. Okay, so step 3 says the equation will usually be set up in this way. Set up the equation using this. The blanks will either be pluses or minuses, depending on the problem. So in this problem, we want to think about what they're doing with the money. Are they putting money in the accounts? Are they taking money out? And if you look at the wording, it says they're withdrawing money weekly to spend. So they're taking it out. Therefore, in this problem, these are going to be minus signs. If you're adding things, then you'd use a plus. Okay, so now we're going to plug in our constant for Sam on the left-hand side. So 810 minus 100x equals, now we're going to do the constant for Brett. 410 minus 20x. And we're almost done. Now we just solve based on what we learned in this part. So we're going to draw our line down the equal sign. I'm going to start by adding 20x to both sides. Okay, and I get 810 minus 80x equals 410. And now I'm going to move this 810 over to the right side by subtracting it. Those cancel, and on the left-hand side I'm left with negative 80x equals negative 400. Our final step, we want to divide both sides by 80, negative 80. And we get x equals 5. So in 5 weeks, Brett and Sam will have the same amount of money in their savings account.